game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come to stay. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come to stay. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. We are live here from the cage here at Concordia High School, getting ready for the penultimate game of the SAC conference play for both these teams between the Homestead Spartans and the Concordia Cadets. Aiden North and Jude Neville here with you on call. Cole Weiland on my cameraman for tonight. Thank you for joining us in this crucial matchup for both these two teams. Homestead still on the hunt for an SAC conference title. There's a six-way battle up at the top of the standings between Southside, Snyder, Homestead, Wayne, Lures, and Carroll. All of those teams have 2 losses in SAC play, and it's going to be a crucial night for these teams. Homestead really needs a big victory tonight to stay alive in that hunt, and then they have Carroll later next week. So 2 crucial games for Homestead to still stay alive in the SAC standings race. Homestead comes in tonight 14-5 overall, and they are 5-2 in conference play. They're led by scorer number 30, Max Welker, a 6'6" junior, who's really playing really well, Jude.
Yeah, he had 34 last game, and really on this 4-game win streak, he's been pretty critical. And a big part of that also has been Jake Kuhlman, who had 8 assists last game. So these Spartans have been playing really good as of late, 4 games in a row.
Yeah, Welker is averaging 21 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. Really has gotten a lot of D1 looks. I believe he went to a right camp at Wright State not too long ago. So he's got a lot of upside, and he's going to hope to lead this Homestead team offensively. Jake Kuhlman's also a big facilitator. He's averaging 11 points offensively, but good rebounder and assister, averaging 3.8 rebounds a game, and 3 assists a game. This is a Homestead team that has been hot. They came in, 4 games ago, they lost to Northside in what was a big upset. Northside 4-3 in conference play, and they lost to Northside pretty handily by a score of 72-59, but have gone on a 4-game stretch where they've played a New Haven team, the good New Haven team, where they beat 58-54, blew Northrop out of the water 70-42, played a really good 2A Oak Hill team 58-53, and then last Tuesday beat Wayne in a crucial game in the conference standings 60-50. As for the Concordia Cadets, they are 4-13 and 0-7 in conference play. Concordia really desperately needs a big win tonight to get some momentum back. They're on a little bit of a 5-game losing streak and want to recap some of that momentum heading into sectional play. Concordia's leading scorer, Evan Armstead, averaging 10 points a game, is in a boot, and he's out for tonight's ball game. So that's going to be a big loss for the Concordia Cadets, Jude.
Yes, we have Caleb Masasu going in for him. 1.8 points per game, 1.4 rebounds. So it's just going to be interesting to see how they fill that hole. And you've got Charlie Bailey and Eli Trent coming off of a sickness as well.
Yeah, both those players missed Tuesday's game against Northrop, where that was a close game up until the second half. Concordia kept it really close with Northrop, and then Northrop turned on the Jets in the second half to win that game 62-44. So the Cadets are probably going to be looking at Rashawn Johnson, number 14, the 6'3" junior, who's averaging 10 points a game. For the Cadets, but Concordia is going to have to figure out a way to stop Big Max Walker for Homestead. Let's take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eye Fish been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers, providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, visit JollyLawFirm.com to learn more. Sikoa Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services. All 9 degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. For the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and local affiliated unions that build Indiana, we are LIUNA. The Always 100 Academy Drills and Skills Camp is back. It's August 11th through May 28th. It is a Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, 5 to 6:30 p.m., a $10 drop-in, and you can go to learn more information by going to always100basketball.net. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll take a timeout, and by that point, we'll have the starting lineups and getting ready for action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. We're getting ready for tonight's matchup between the 14-5 Homestead Spartans and the 4-13 Concordia Cadets. Aid North, June Neville here with you and from the cage as we have a big night of matchups here in the SAC. This one's a big one for Homestead if they want to stay in the title hunt for an SAC championship. Other games in the SAC tonight. Big one over in Wayne, Southside and Wayne, with the winner of that really controlling their own destiny for this conference title. You got Lures and Snyder, and also another big one. Loser of that game will drop to 3 losses. Carroll hosts Northrop, and then the other game on the docket is between Dwenger and Northside over at Dwenger. Most of those games will be are live on SummitCitySports.com. We'll take a timeout and be back with starting lineups here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. Getting ready for tonight's matchup between the Concordia Cadets and the Homestead Spartans. Have starting lineups here. First off for the Homestead Spartans. Starting off, we've got a freshman 6'1" guard, number 10, Mason Weaver, averaging 3.2 points a game. A sophomore 6'1" guard, number 12, Ryder Immel. He's averaging 9.2 points a game for the Spartans team. Starting at guard, a junior 6'1", number 24, Jake Kuhlman. Forward 6'6", junior, number 30, Mac Welker, leading the way for the Spartans with 21 points a game. And then rounding out the lineup, the 6'6" senior, Brogdon McNeese, number 34. He's averaging 4.4 points a game for Homestead. Now for the Concordia Cadets. Guard, senior, number 5'10" guard, number 2, Clayton Goodman. 5'10", junior guard, number 11, Ike Agold, averaging 4 points a game for the Cadets. 6'3" junior guard, number 14, Rashawn Johnson, 10 points a game. He's going to need a big night for Concordia if they want to hang in with this tough Homestead team. Senior 6'4" guard, number 30, Charlie Lang, averaging 8.3 points a game. And then rounding out the lineup, number 52, Caleb Masasu, a 6'6" junior, averaging 1.8 points a game. And as you know, two main key players for Concordia are going to have to come off the bench tonight. Charlie Bailey and Eli Trent battled with sickness earlier on in the week. So we'll see how much playing time they actually get to see if they're 100%.
Yeah, really looking for this Concordia team to shoot the ball well. Homestead shoots it at a great clip, 46%, and Concordia is shooting only 23% from three. So if those shots start to fall, then we could see a really good game here.
Yeah, 3 points are going to be hard to come by for Concordia, and if they're able to knock those down, it'll be a good ball game as Homestead wins the tip, and we are underway here from the cage at Concordia High School. Homestead trying to get the ball inside of Welker immediately. They instead give it over to Kuhlman, and Kuhlman missed the easy layup. Tough contested layup, and Concordia now takes possession on offense. 3 on the way by Charlie Lang. It's short off the front of the iron. It's brought in by McNeese. McNeese gives it off to Immel. Immel swings it back to McNeese. McNeese top of the key over to Immel in the corner. Nice find. They find Welker inside. Welker puts up the shot and gets it to fall.
Great move. We're going to look for a lot of that as he is their leading scorer going forward.
Yeah, Homestead really likes to lean inside to Max Welker. And that's something Concordia will need to figure out how to stop. Foul is on Maasu.
And it's going to be important that he stays in the game, especially with their other center out, Evan Armstead, who has started for them all year.
Yeah, Evan Armstead, big loss for Concordia being out. Big junior presence, averaging 10 points a game for the Cadets. And it looks like Ike Eagold was on the sideline, and it's going to be Homestead basketball. Silly mistake there. You can't have the silly turnovers like that to stay in this ball game if you're Concordia.
Yeah, really got to step it up on the defensive end to get that possession back.
7:06 left here to play here in the first quarter. They get it inside to Welker. Welker dishes it out to Immel. Immel drives inside, back out to McNeese. McNeese swings it over to Welker. Welker pulls the three ball off the back of the iron, no good, and it's brought in by number 14, Rashawn Johnson. Johnson swings it over to Ike Eagold as Concordia tries to get their offense set up. Goodman has it left wing, guarded really tightly there by Jack Kuhlman. Swings out to Maasu. Back to Lang. Lang to Goodman. Good defense there by Kuhlman. And Goodman able to recover it. 3 on the way by Rashawn Johnson. No good. Rebounded by Max Welker.
We are seeing this Homestead team swarm on defense early in this game. Shots are going to be really hard to come by.
McNeese has it inside. Bodies his way in. Swings it over to the corner to Goodman, Kuhlman, who hits the three, no good. And it's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson pushing it for Concordia. He's going to bring it back and slow it down. Charlie Lang from way downtown. He can't get it to fall. Brought in by Kuhlman. They get it right back inside to Welker. Welker missed the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and it falls in.
That is just hard to stop.
So 5-0 here early. Mac Welker with all 5 points for the Spartans. 5:34 left here to play in the first quarter. Oh, they had Charlie Lang wide open. Ike Eagle just overthrew him.
Second turnover early in the game. Got to be careful with the ball here.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for Concordia to get some points on the board. Charlie Lang was wide open, but Eagle just missed him. Phil Brackman's in his 86 102 in his 8th year at Concordia, while Chris Johnson is 463 and 192 in his 27th year. That's
good bucket right there from Ryder Emmel.
Yeah, Ryder Emmel with the bucket. 7-0 here early. Concordia needs to figure out something offensively. Eagle, top of the key, swings it to Johnson. Johnson pulls the three ball, and he can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Welker. Welker looking to push for the Spartans. He swings it out. Kuhlman with the triple, and he can't get it to go in and out.
Both teams are getting good looks from three, but just nothing falling yet.
Looks like Eli Trent's ready to check in for the Cadets. As Concordia tries to find something offensively, and Goodman slid his feet there. Ethan Sloan and Eli Trent check in for Concordia. And it's 7-0 here early, 4:33 left to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Sloan is a guy that if he gets the ball, he can shoot it well, but we really just need to see him get some touches, get involved into the game. And that's really true for a lot of people on this Concordia team. We just they just got to work the ball really well.
It's been a struggle, Concordia offensively, and there's a good defensive stop. Actually, it's going to be a hold on Concordia. Looked like it's going to be called on Trent on the backside. Good job there by Charlie Lang to get in front of Welker, almost forcing it. Actually, the foul is going to be on Charlie Lang.
Yeah, this Concordia team's got to be really careful. They're not too deep, so fouls are going to be they got to be really protective of.
Weaver inbounds, gets it inside to Welker. Welker gets it stripped away by Trent, and Charlie Lang comes away with the steal. Eli Trent now running the offense for Concordia. Gives it off to Masasu. Masasu, top of the key, back to Trent. Trent, the quarterback for the Concordia Cadets football team. He puts up the shot and gets it to fall. That's Concordia's first points of the ball game.
Really nice shot. Was patient, came into the game, and got a good look.
Eli Trent gets on the board, and it's 7-2. Immel swings it out. Kuhlman for three, and he knocks it down. Jack Kuhlman gets on the action with the three ball, makes it 10-2. And good pressure defense by Homestead. Welker comes away with the steal, puts up the shot, missed it off the front of the iron. But a rebound there by Immel puts it up and in. 10-point lead for Homestead.
Looking like a little bit of a press here from Homestead. Concordia's got to be really careful to not let this game slip away really early into the first quarter.
3:08 left here to play here in the first quarter. Trent on the right wing. Gives it off to Masasu. Masasu to Lang. Lang pulls the three ball. He hits it. Lang shot a lot of threes on the year. Hasn't been able to convert on a whole lot, but hits that one. Nice take there by Immel, and Immel drives his way into the bucket, inside for the bucket.
Homestead with the pressure again. Concordia breaks it easy.
14-5, Concordia leads. Masasu inside to Johnson, and Johnson puts it up and in.
That's two possessions in a row where Concordia's been able to break this press really easy and get a good look.
14-7, Homestead leads. Wide open, three on the way by Weaver. He knocks it down.
They drop out of the press. Looks like they're just going to pick up at half court.
Yeah. We'll see what Concordia's able to do offensively. Homestead's been able to answer Concordia these last couple possessions. Lang trying to find somebody. He had Johnson there for a moment, but couldn't find him. Masasu over to Rashawn Johnson. Johnson draws a double team, and he lost it. Weaver comes away with a steal, and we're going to have a hold on Johnson. So with 1:50 left to play, Spartans lead by 10.
Looks like Grant Allman checking in for Caleb Masasu.
So a little bit of a big body, potentially to try to guard Welker for Concordia. Sky Dollins checked in for Homestead, as does Braylon McNeese. Braylon McNeese, right wing, hands it over to Sky Dollins. Dollins picks up his dribble, gives it back to Immel. Immel back to McNeese. McNeese traveled. Coach Johnson shouting out instructions to his team, not too pleased about that offensive possession. Let's see if Concordia is able to answer on the other end. Trent hands it off to Johnson, gives it off to Lang. Lang over to the corner, three on the way by Sloan. He missed it badly. Eli Trent with the offensive rebound to keep the possession alive. Trent swings over to Lang, back to Sloan. Sloan, good pass there through the hands of Eli Trent. It'll be Concordia basketball.
It's a good aggressive look. If they can get more paint touches, they can start to chip away at this lead.
1:13 left here to play. 17-7, Spartans lead. Welker bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Immel. Immel inside to Welker. Welker puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. And Johnson with the rebound and the foul. Going to be called on Dollins.
That's a couple smoked layups by Welker early in this game. Interested to see if that continues or if he can start hitting them.
Yeah, Welker's missed quite a few easy looks inside. I mean, they've been well contested, but hasn't been able to get the shots to fall here early. He's got 5 here early. Nice drive there by Johnson. Oh my goodness, he gets the and one to fall.
I believe they called a charge.
Actually, they are going to call a charge. That's good defense there.
Great defense. Got his feet set.
Yep, definitely got his feet set. We'll take a look at that on the Anderson Heat and air conditioning replay real quick. I think that was Immel on the charge. Yeah. Johnson not too pleased there. 17-7, Homestead leads after the Rashawn Johnson charge. Offensive foul. That'll be Johnson's second foul, so something to keep an eye on. 30 seconds left here to play. We'll see if Homestead decides to settle for the last shot, as again, there's no shot clock in Indiana high school basketball. Down to 20. It looks like they are content settling for the last shot. Kuhlman up top, trying to direct some traffic. 8 seconds left here. Kuhlman gets a screen by Welker, swings it over to Welker. Welker pulls the triple and banks it in.
Finally getting one to fall. That's a great look and a good way to end the half for the Spartans.
Mac Welker, 8 points here early as the Spartans are cruising here early against the Concordia Cadets, 20-7. We'll take a timeout, be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 20-7, Homestead leads after a great first quarter by Homestead. Mac Welker up to 8 points here early for Homestead, and we got a foul immediately for Homestead. That's Braylon McNeese who's going to be called for the foul. Trent, right left wing, and looked like he lost it. And it's going to be a steal, and nice take there by Jake Kuhlman. It almost looked like Coach Johnson touched the ball. Must have not, though.
Very impressive save by Kuhlman.
22-7. Allman over to Eli Trent. Trent looking for a screen, doesn't get it. He swings it over to Carson Sheets. And we have a turnover on Concordia.
That's 2 possessions in a row that Kuhlman has impacted the play and knocked the ball out.
So Homestead looking to pull ahead here. They can easily put this game away by the end of this half the way they've been playing here. Weaver gives it over to Welker. Welker outside to Dollins. Dollins pulls the mid-range jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Braylon McNeese. McNeese swings it back outside. Dollins back inside. almost gets it stripped away, but gets it to Jake Kuhlman. Kuhlman back out. It's a really good ball movement for Homestead here. Welker over to McNeese. McNeese drives baseline, gets cut off by Allman. McNeese throws it up, and Dollins saves it from the over and back, and Homestead's possession continues. Nice take there. Kuhlman lays it up and in. Nice long offensive possession there for Homestead. Lang pulls the 3 ball, and he misses it off the front of the iron. Rebound by Weaver.
He likes that shot.
Back the other way. Homestead trying to answer back. 3 on the way by Welker, and he knocks it down. That's going to mean Coach Brackman needs to talk things over, take a timeout, talk things over with his squad. We'll take a timeout, too, and we'll be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. Homestead 27, Concordia 7, and Homestead's on a little bit of a run here, Blue.
Yeah, it's been really hard to see the Cadets move the ball. They've been working it on the outside, but really no penetration. And the times that they got at a penetration, it's been really good defense by the Homestead Spartans to just knock the ball away or to draw a charge like we saw at the end of the half.
Yeah, we'll see if Concordia can figure out something offensively. It's been a struggle. They went on the struggle bus offensively. Other than a couple threes by Charlie Lang, they haven't yet to figure out anything offensively. Rashawn Johnson had a nice drive inside, but Homestead got their feet set and got a charge called to flip it the other way. So Concordia trying to find an answer. Lang swings it over to Trent. Trent guarded closely by Kuhlman. Kuhlman's played some tough D tonight for Homestead. And we have a off-the-ball foul on Homestead. That's on McNeese. Mac Welker leading the way here early, 11 points already for the junior. He's averaging a double-double coming into tonight.
Yeah, we have yet to see Charlie Bailey for the Cadets. He's a 6'7" freshman that averaged 4.5 points. Interested to see if they put him in to see if they can get something moving.
Yeah, he was out on Tuesday night's game against Northrop with what was a sickness. Same with Eli Trent, as Trent got the ball poked away by Kuhlman. Kuhlman going to drive inside, lays it up, and gets it to fall. Nice finish there by Kuhlman. 29-7. Kuhlman up to 9 points. With 5:06 left here to play. Eli Trent has it in the corner. Trying to get inside to Allman. Sides against it. Swing it over to Sloan. Sloan guarded by Kuhlman. Drives inside, back over to Trent. Trent pulls the mid-range jumper, no good. Wanted a foul call, did not get it. Welker gets the rebound. Welker pushing up ahead. Oh, good pass there. McNeese puts up the shot, gets it to fall.
Starting to see a little physicality from both teams. Liking to see it.
31-7, Homestead leads, and officials really letting both these teams play. Trent swings it out to Lang, over to Sheets, over to Sloan. Homestead's defense has been mightily oppressive tonight as Lang pulls the 3 ball, can't get it to fall. Weaver comes away with the rebound for the Spartans.
I think he's 1 for 5 on those little elbow threes.
Oh, beautiful take there by Kuhlman, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, though, McNeese, but he lost it. Weaver able to recover, puts up the shot. No good. Trent with the rebound. Trent now in transition. Spins, and we're going to have a bucket up and good by Trent. He'll have an opportunity to cash in the N1.
Yeah, this time the feet were not set. Good job drawing that foul and getting the bucket to fall.
Ike Eagold checks back in, as there's Rashawn Johnson. And it looks like they listen. Coach Brackman listened to you, Jude. Charlie Bailey getting to be checked in. Getting ready to check in.
Seeing if maybe he can match up with these taller Homestead Spartans.
Officials are chatting about something here. Not sure exactly what it is. About who the foul was on, I think that was the discussion. Foul was on Immel, his first. And Charlie Bailey's going to check in for the first time tonight. Bailey on the year. He's only a freshman, averaging 4.5 points a game and 3 rebounds a game. Has a bright future with this Concordia squad, with this Concordia team. And Trent misses the N1 opportunity. Kuhlman comes away with the rebound for Homestead. (31-9). Concordia leads. Kuhlman jumps up into, tried to draw a contact there, but put up the bucket up and in. 33-9, Homestead. Trent with the one-hander, no good. And Homestead comes away with another rebound. And Welker drives up and in.
Looked like a drill the way they ran that. That was pretty to watch.
35-9. Good chance we get running clock before the end of this half. 3:09 left here to play in the first half of action. And we're going to have a foul on Homestead. Foul going to be on McNeese, it looks like. Be the second foul on McNeese. Welker up to 13 here early for Homestead. Kuhlman up to 11 for the Spartans. As Rashawn Johnson bodies his way inside, and he's going to get fouled. So it looks like he'll be heading to the free throw line for a pair.
He's been good and aggressive. Again, he got bit by the charge earlier in the game, but he's taking the shots that the cadets need to be taken.
Foul will be on Immel, his second foul for Homestead.
That's 2 that he's picked up very quickly.
Johnson misses the first on the year. He's 58% from the charity stripe. He lets the second one fly up and good, so 1 for 2 for Johnson. Jack Goody checks in for the Spartans. With 2:47 left here in the second quarter. Walker has it on the elbow, dishes it back out to Weaver. Weaver swings it over to Goody. Gives it over to Immel. 3 on the way by Kuhlman, and Kuhlman can't get it to fall, but offensive rebound by Weaver. Weaver back out to Welker. Welker fakes, out to Immel. Immel pulls the 3, knocks it down.
You're seeing a lot of Concordia crashing down and leaving the three-point shot open, and for the most part, the Spartans have been able to connect, but recently they're starting to fall.
Ryder Immel really good from beyond the arc. He's shooting 42% from beyond the arc, and he's got 9 here early. And there's a steal for Homestead. Kuhlman fakes out to Weaver. Weaver pulls the triple, and he shoots it long. Bailey with the rebound. Bailey gets it over to Goodman, the guard, with 1:53 left here to play in the second quarter.
Just nothing doing on offense.
Yeah, Concordia trying to get something going, but this Homestead defense has been tough and scrappy. And Goody almost got the steal there on Bailey. Looks like Concordia going to try to put a little bit more physicality in as Bailey's going to come out. And Sheets comes in for Concordia. .134 left here, second quarter. It's been all Homestead here early. And Johnson gives it over to Masasu. Masasu swings it over to Lang, who gets Eagled wide open for 3. He missed the shot. It's brought in by Immel. And Homestead looking to push. Welker, it bodies his way inside, puts it up, can't get it to fall. And Masasu comes away with the rebound for Concordia.
That's another coming off of a 34-point performance. He's just been a little cold to start.
I mean, he's still leading the way for Homestead with 13 points.
Maybe a little cold by his standards, I guess.
Under a minute to play here, second quarter. Concordia really needs trying to find something offensively. As shot up, no good by Goodman, and brought in by Immel. Immel swings it up ahead of Homestead. Oh, my goodness. Welker with the slam.
And he just makes me eat my words.
15 here for Mac Welker, wide open for the slam. And there's another steal. Welker has another opportunity to slam it down.
Not again.
Does it again. Oh, my goodness. And there's a turnover for Concordia. Momentum is all Homestead here.
Yeah, just 3 sloppy possessions in a row where they just give up the ball again and again.
Concordia has not figured out a way to deal with Homestead at all, offensively or defensively. 42-10, Homestead. 8 seconds to play here. Kuhlman drives baseline, swings it out. 3 on the way by Immel. Immel can't get it to fall. Rebound, shot up, no good by Weaver. And that will end the first half of action. Sparty all over Concordia, 42-10 as we go to half. We'll take a timeout. Be back with some halftime stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come to stay. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come to stay. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shout harder than the street light.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, it's halftime here from Concordia High School, where it's been all Homestead, 42-10. Homestead's really put a beating to Concordia, leading the way for the Spartans. Mac Welker, 17 points, 2 big slams to end the half. We'll take a look at one of them here real quick on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Homestead's just been really good defensively, and they get the steal here, and Welker just picks it up and puts it in the hoop for the slam. And Welker leading the way for all scorers with 17. Jake Kuhlman, 11 points for Homestead. Ryder Immel, 9 points, and Mason Weaver, 3 points for the Spartans. And Brogdon McNeese with 2 points. As for the Cadets, really struggled offensively. They've tried to figure out a way to get around this tight Homestead defense, but have not figured out a way. Eli Trent with 2 points, Charlie Lang with a three-pointer, and then Rashawn Johnson with 5 points leading the way for Concordia. Jude, what are your thoughts here? It's been all Homestead. What does Concordia need to do to try to salvage something from this ball game?
Yeah, it sounds simple, but in reality, it's difficult to do, especially against a team that's bigger than you. But you're not going to score if you don't get shots up. And we have seen a lot of turnovers on the Concordia side of the ball. And so maybe letting some shots fly that you wouldn't in a normal game, or running a different offensive scheme, like you just got to try and get something to work because you're down 32 at halftime.
Yeah, both these teams have 3 games left on their schedule. Homestead is atop the SAC standings right now. A win here tonight would move them to 6-2 with one game left in conference play against Carroll, which could be a crucial one if they want to have at least a share in the conference title, potentially win the conference title. We'll take one last timeout. Be back with second half action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready for third quarter action here from Concordia High School, where Homestead leads 42-10. Aiden North, Jude Neville here with you, as well as my cameraman Cole Weiland. Great to have you join us on this Friday night of hoops action. Got a couple big games in the SAC coming up. I believe they are probably just tipped off on Summit City Sports. You got Southside and Wayne, a good matchup for a battle atop of the SAC, as well as Snyder and Lewers. Those going on as well. We also have a Dwenger and Northside on our coverage this tonight for SAC play, as Homestead looking to get back and get rolling, and Welker missed a shot. He'll be heading to the free throw line for two. Homestead 3 points away from the running clock.
Little collision with the cameraman there. Knocked his lens off.
So Welker are going to be heading to the charity stripe to try to tack on 18 and 19. Welker on the year is shooting 72% from the free throw line. He hit the 1,000-point mark on the game Tuesday night against Wayne. Pretty big accomplishment in only your junior season. Again, he's had a lot of D1 looks. I believe he went to Wright State not too long ago for a visit. And Welker can't get the second to go, but good tip in there by Jake Kuhlman.
What a follow.
And that will trigger the running clock for the rest of this ball game. And we're going to have a hold on Homestead. Foul on McNeese. That'll be his third.
Homestead refusing to let up. They pick up the full court press. All starters in.
Rashawn Johnson gets it, and he tried to get inside to Lang, and he got stolen away by McNeese. McNeese has it, swings it over to the freshman Mason Weaver. Weaver inside to McNeese. McNeese puts it off the glass and in. Beautiful take there by McNeese. 4 points tonight for Homestead. Lang thought about pulling it, pulls it back to Johnson. Johnson swings it over to Trent, over to Goodman. Goodman trying to find Johnson inside. Johnson bodies his way, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, puts up the shot, and he got fouled. So Rashawn Johnson going to be heading to the charity stripe for two.
Johnson, a 58% free throw shooter. He averages 10.5 points, and currently his team has less than that, so he needs to step it up.
First one up and good for Johnson. And second one no good, and it's going to be off of Homestead, as it looked like Welker was on the end line. 6:17 left to play and running. He's got running clock the rest of this ball game. Lang pulls the triple. He hits it.
His second three of the day. He's gotten some good looks. He just hasn't been able to make it count much.
Yeah, Lang's shot the three ball a lot this year. Hasn't been able to execute. He's only shooting 30% from beyond the arc. Good spin there by Kuhlman. Kuhlman swings it out to Immel. Immel to Welker. Over to McNeese. McNeese drives baseline. Finds Immel. Immel puts up the shot off the glass. Too strong. And Johnson comes away with the rebound.
I don't even think we've seen bad half-court defense from this Concordia team. It's really what's really cooked them has been things like that, like the turnover at half court, and then Homestead's just able to get out and run.
It would be interesting to see what the points off turnovers for Homestead has been, because they've executed a lot as Welker misses the mid-range jumper. Offensive rebound, though, by Immel, and Immel puts it up and in. Immel up to 11 now for the Spartans. Third Sparty in double figures. And a foul going to be called. Concordia trying to find something offensively. This Homestead defense has stifled Concordia, however.
Looks like a little bit of a mismatch down low. Johnson wants it.
Goodman fakes, spins, puts up the fadeaway jumper, knocks it down. Good take there by Goodman.
His first two of the game.
(49-16), 4 minutes left to play here in the third. Three on the way by Kuhlman, and he hits it.
Seeing great ball movement from this Homestead team. A lot of unselfish basketball, just swinging to the open man. And those threes, once they start to fall, it's going to be pretty deadly.
Three on the way by Goodman. He hits the three ball.
2 possessions in a row for Goodman. Maybe he catches fire.
Makes it 1952 as Welker pulls the long two. No good. Rebound by Trent. Trent in transition. Back to Goodman outside. Goodman fakes, puts up the shot, and can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Welker. Welker gets it poked away. It'll stay Homestead basketball.
Good hustle there by Goodman to get him into a half-court defensive set. Not allowing the fast break opportunity.
And Kuhlman can't get the bucket to fall, but he gets fouled, so we'll be heading to the charity stripe for 2. Kuhlman on the year, shooting 80% from the charity stripe. Kuhlman's really good to have on the offensive end for Homestead. Actually, Kuhlman's been really good both ways. Really played a lot of pressure D, and he's really been a great facilitator offensively.
Just see he's got a high motor, picking up at half court, running with him the whole way. He's had so many steals this game. Averages 1.3 steals per game.
Kuhlman also only a junior. This Homestead team very young, only one senior on their roster. That's Brogdon McNeese. This is a Homestead team that has lost to Snyder. To Snyder and Northside in conference play. The loss against Northside was a big surprise after this Homestead team beat a really good Southside team earlier in the year, and it looked like Homestead was the team to beat up until that Northside loss. But Homestead has answered since that Northside loss, are looking to win 5 in a row here.
And you got to like what you see, too. I mean, they're up a lot, and they're hustling to the ball. They're closing out. They're running to rebounds.
And you really do want to be trending in the right direction, especially as it comes close to tournament time, as both these teams only have 3 games left. before we get to sectional play. So you really want to be trending in the right direction. As 3 on the way by Immel, and Immel hits it.
Kind of a continuation from what you've seen in the first half. Concordia's been very good half court. They've been crashing inside, but that leaves the open 3 kick.
57-19, Sparty leads. 1:30 left here to play in the third quarter. And another turnover for Homestead. They fling it up ahead to McNeese, and McNeese lost it on the dunk.
And then called for the foul. Unfortunate sequence of events there for McNeese.
It'll be McNeese's second foul. And Welker's going to check out for Homestead. Wonder if that's the last of we'll see him. 18 points for Welker, 18 points for Kuhlman.
Checking in is Jack Goody. They're going deeper into the bench. No reason to push the starters.
And a foul there on number 14, Gavin Wells, who checks in for Homestead.
And Johnson will go to the line.
So that's a 15 foul for Homestead this quarter. So Rashawn Johnson going to be heading to the free throw line. Looking to add 5 and 6. Misses the first. Second one flies, up and good. Concordia at the 20-point mark, 57-20. Concordia on the year is averaging 49 points a game. Homestead's only giving up 51 points a game. This Homestead defense has been lights out tonight.
Yes, they have. They're going to be hard-pressed to hit their average on the year.
You got to wonder if Homestead just really content just running some offense, trying to find a good shot here. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jake Kuhlman, isolation against Johnson, spins, drives, fades away, and he got fouled.
He wanted that shot the whole way. Nobody else was taking that shot for the buzzer, and I would say he's earned it. He has played really well down the stretch.
So Kuhlman, an opportunity to get himself to 20.
Would be the second Spartan, along with Welker, to hit the 20-point mark.
Welker only had 18, I believe. End of the night.
That's my fault.
All good. As Kuhlman hits the first. With one more to come. And it rolls in. So Kuhlman hits the 20-point mark as we head to the fourth quarter of play. We'll take another timeout. Be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game on. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably won't get me, I'm hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't
want me to, and you can.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 59-20. Homestead leads as we head to the fourth quarter of play. It's been all Homestead here. Concordia just trying to figure out something, find some sort of bright spot before they enter the home stretch of the season.
And Homestead still picking up a half court.
And there's a steal immediately. by number 14, Gavin Wells for Homestead. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. So Homestead will have the ball underneath the basket. Homestead running some offense here. Cameron Abring comes in. 3 on the way by McNeese. McNeese can't get it to fall. Ball loose. Dolan's trying to get the rebound. Still loose, and it's going to be out on Homestead. It'll be Concordia basketball.
Amazing hustle by both teams there. That was a scrappy fight.
I mean, one thing is we've seen the officials really letting both these teams play tonight.
Yeah, but it hasn't gotten too heated, hadn't gotten too scrappy. I'm okay with it.
As this game tipped off around 7:20, we're probably going to get an hour 15-minute game here. .6:34 left here to play. See if we can get some score updates from the other SAC games going on. 25-19, Northside leads Dwenger at half. Shot up and good there by Carson Sheets for the Cadets. .59-22. And they're Homestead trying to find something. McNeese is going to pull the triple, and he can't get it to fall. Ball still loose. Concordia comes away with it.
So a 4-on-3 break, and everybody gets back.
3 on the way by number 15. He knocks it down for Concordia. Didn't get a name on that. But 3 is up and good. Yeah, Coach Brackman really digging deep to his bench to get some guys some playing time.
I mean, his name isn't even on the roster that we're given, but beautiful shot. Made it look pretty.
And we're going to have an offensive foul, look like a moving screen on Homestead. .448 left here to play in the fourth quarter. Nice pass there, and shot was able to go by Ike Eggold. And Homestead looking to answer. Long 2 up and good there by Sky Dollins. Official was right on the line. And it's 61-25. Dollins' his first points of the ball game. He only averages 1.2. And looks like it was out on Homestead. Looks like McNeese was on the end line, so it'll be Concordia basketball. Masasu checks in for Allman for the Cadets.
Concordia has a very small lineup out there. Looking like Homestead just towering over him right now. Hard to get buckets on the inside.
.353 left here to play. Concordia trying to just work some offense here, try to figure out a way to score some points.
Concordia looking for anything.
If this
This
stands,
interior defense is really good.
If this stands, it'd be the lowest amount of points Concordia scored all year. And foul going to be called with 3:12 left to play, and clock is running. Concordia will be back in action next Tuesday as they will host DeKalb Spartans back in action next Tuesday as well. They'll be heading to Kendallville to play East Noble. But big matchup next week for both these teams, as shot up and no good by Sheets. Homestead got a big one next week against Carroll.
Yeah, we're at the point of the year where every conference game counts. We've said it multiple times. This game's a must-win, and every game after this a must-win.
So, yeah, both teams one more conference game as there's a travel called. See if we can get some scores from a couple of the other games. Southside and Wayne, the big one. 26-20 currently South on top in the midway through the second quarter, it looks like. And then looks like Snyder at Lures hasn't even tipped off yet. Looks like that one's about ready to start getting ready for tip. And good take there. And foul's going to be called. So Brendan Lee will be heading to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Freshman got his bell rung there. Earned those 2 free throws. Averages 1 point a game, looking to hit that here. But a bright future for the freshman.
Again, this Homestead team really young, so a lot of time down the road for them to develop into something really good. And misses both opportunities. Ball's going to be tipped out. It'll be Homestead basketball.
And a great rally for them too. They dropped 2 games before their 4-game winning streak, getting ready to be 5. Just rallying, looking into the tournament, just entering with all the right energy. I mean, we've seen them without any quit, regardless of how much they've gotten up.
Turned over, be Concordia basketball with 1:20 left here to play.
Cadets looking for something to walk away with. Good ball fake.
3 on the way by Sheets, and he hits it. Sheets with 5 for Concordia. Good take there. Good drive by Brendan Lee, and he gets his first bucket of the ball game. 63-28, 40 seconds to play. Sheets over to Bates. Bates pulls the 3. Ka-chow! And the crowd erupts there for the senior.
Love to see it. He really hasn't played all that bad. He's had a couple of looks and this really stifling defense.
So Homestead's going to pull away here, win this ball game 63-31. A much-deserved victory for Homestead. Really showed their grit and determination. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Be back to wrap things up here on SummitCitySports.com. Back here from Concordia High School, where Homestead really put the gas on and steamrolled over Concordia 63-31. Homestead performed really well, putting up a nice showing offensively, defensively. Jude?
Yeah, I mean, you really just got to like what you see. I know it was a blow-away matchup, but I've said multiple times, they had no let-up. They were picking up at half court, sometimes full court. There was no thought of letting off the gas. They had the killer instinct that it takes to win some of these games, and that'll really show up when they get into a tight game. And with their record at 15-5 now, they're setting themselves up very well. With their 2 losses, they can't exactly control their own destiny, but they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, that'll move Homestead up to 6-2 in conference play with 1 game left. on the year. So Homestead staying alive with a big one next week against rival Carroll on Friday night. It's time to name our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. We're going to give that to Jack Kuhlman, 20 points on the night for the junior, and he had a heck of a job on the defensive end as well, really facilitating really nicely for this Homestead team. Jake Kuhlman, your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, and that'll do it here from Concordia High School as Homestead is victorious, 63-31 for cameraman Cole Weiland, color guy Jude Neville, and me, A North. Hope you have a great night, and signing off